This comes after a rocky first weekend that led to public apologies from festival organizer Golden Voice after many complained about the heavy gridlock. Indio's mayor says they are working with festival to address some more wait times this weekend. And based on a report from the Indio Police Department, there appear to be no notable major congestion issues as of this morning. Coachella campers are arriving. Wind and dust is blowing. There's lots going on here in the Coachella Valley for this second weekend of Coachella Fest. A dust advisory has been extended for the Coachella Valley until tonight at around midnight, as Jerry mentioned earlier. The South Coast Air Quality Management District says strong winds have caused air quality levels to fluctuate from good to hazardous, with elevated dust particles. Experts say the dust can impact respiratory health, and they advise you to check on conditions before you go outside. The dusty conditions are also causing some road closures for us this morning. North Indian Canyon between Sunrise and Garnet are still closed. Gene Autry Trail is also shut down through the wash from Salvia Road to Via Escuela because of sand buildup and poor visibility. So definitely plan ahead if you're heading out the door this morning. We're going to head outside and take a live look from the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway cam this morning. This weekend is Easter Sunday, and the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway is hosting their famous Easter sunrise service. It will start at 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, with the first tram car going up at 4:15. Tickets are available at the tramway station or online. It's time now. We're going to check back in with Jerry in the Weather Center for a look at your forecast.
Yeah, it's going to be a little dusty out there, definitely, with the winds picking up. 71 degrees right now. Sustained winds at 7 miles an hour, but gusts are much higher. 32% relative humidity. That'll dry out beginning tomorrow when we get some changes into Southern California. Doing a temp check in and around the valley. 60 degrees up at Yucca Valley, Joshua Tree. 10 degrees warmer at 29 Palm. 72 at Indio and Sunshine. 56 at Cabazon. 51 at Banning right now. And these are the wind gusts as of the last few minutes. 41 mile an hour gust. That's at Whitewater, of course, onshore there. 22 at Cabazon, 31 at Thousand Palms, 28 at the airport. Those are the outstanding numbers as of this hour, and stronger winds expected late this afternoon into the early evening hours. It's all because the system's moving through the area. Onshore winds will be with us through tonight. Then we'll get a change. Northerly winds will be a lot lighter and basically settle down as that system exits the area. But today, windy conditions and below normal numbers, upper 70s with lots of sunshine for the valley. We do have an air quality alert in effect through this evening. Does include the Coachella Valley all the way down to Imperial County through tonight. And dew point in the 40s, that dries out tomorrow. Peak temps about 10 degrees below where they should be this time of year. And they'll peak at around 3, 4 o'clock, including 77 degrees in Palm Springs today under lots of sunshine. Same for Cathedral. 78 at Palm Desert Rancho Mirage. La Quinta gets 79 degrees. But tomorrow things change. Drier air, light winds, plenty of sunshine, and temperatures about 10 degrees warmer than what we'll see today. Getting close to 90 degrees both Saturday and Sunday under lots of sunshine. Full forecast, a closer look at the winds, and your forecast for next week on the way.
All right, Jerry, thanks. Your Coachella Valley Firebirds hit the ice tonight. The game starts at 6 o'clock against the Abbotsford Canucks. The Firebirds team wanted us to remind you that because of Coachella traffic, you should plan to leave for the game a little earlier than usual. This is the final home game of the regular season before the playoffs start. We'll, of course, be out there live tonight at 5 and 6, so you join us for all the action. The Palm Springs Animal Shelter needs your help. They are completely at capacity for big dogs at their shelter and will be waiving adoption fees next weekend to help. Their Big Dog Bonanza is April 25th through the 27th, and all adoption fees will be waived for large dogs. NBC Palm Springs' Tiani Jadaling is at the Palm Springs Animal Shelter with us this morning for more on the event. Tiani?
Mary, all the fun starts next weekend here at the Palm Springs Animal Shelter for their Big Dog Adoption Bonanza event. We're going to try to find our big dogs, like one right here, a loving home here in the Coachella Valley. All adoption fees are waived thanks to our friends here at the Palm Springs Animal Shelter. I'm going to bring in Cheyenne May. You can probably see her in the shot already. She's the operations director here at the shelter to tell me a little bit more about this event. Cheyenne, you were telling me just before we got onto our broadcast here that you guys have capacity here.
Yes, we have over 200 animals in our care right now. Almost 100 are available for adoption, the majority of which are large dogs. Darla's very excited to see a friend right off screen right now. Dogs like Darla just really need a home, and large dogs just unfortunately don't get adopted as quickly, even though they're near perfect, some of them. So really important to get out here, adopt a large dog. If you don't want to wait till our Bonanza, our normal adoption fee for a large dog is only $25.
And you were mentioning, like you said, before this, you were letting me know that kittens and small dogs usually get adopted the fastest, but Darla is literally near perfect, jumping all around us, the friendliest face, so happy to be with us. And you can see she's just so happy, licking us all over, trying to get my lipstick off my face, just the cutest thing. And if you do adopt next weekend from the 25th to the 27th, all adoption fees are not only waived, but you will get dog food provided from the Palm Springs Animal Shelter, thanks to Lucy's Pet Food, for about a year. Is that correct?
It'll be 6 months of dog food provided to us through Lucy Pet Food, and you'll get years of free vaccinations for your large dog as well.
Perfect. Again, 25th to the 27th here at the Palm Springs Animal Shelter. It's a chance to meet friendly faces like Darla right here. She is just the cutest thing. So here at the Palm Springs Animal Shelter, I'm Tiani Jadling. We'll send things back in studio to Mary and Jerry.
Thanks so much, Tiani. Darla is so cute, and thank you for shedding light on that wonderful event. Still ahead on your midday news, a number of contenders are stepping up to challenge congressional incumbent Ken Calvert. One of them is a former music star. That's coming up next. But first, we're going to head outside and take a live look at our new Indian Wells Golf Resort camera. It is hazy out there from all the wind and the blowing dust. Jerry's going to break down your full 7-day forecast straight ahead.
Dogs are a man's best friend. At NBC Palm Springs, we're a dog's best choice for news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
And foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Babies are experts at paying attention to only what is genuinely fascinating, and we couldn't agree more.
Tim Myers, the former bassist for One Republic, announced yesterday he's running for Congress in the 41st District. NBC Palm Springs' Tiani Jadling spoke with him about why he's running and has a response from the incumbent.
I turned a love of music into a career. With some luck and a lot of hard work, I made it big.
Tim Myers spent years on a stage as a musician with world-renowned band One Republic.
Holding on your rope, got me 10 feet off the ground.
Now he wants to make changes in Washington.
I'm running to give back to a community that's given so much to me. I was born and raised in Corona, California. My dad was a pastor at Harvest Christian Fellowship, and I watched him serve the community and give back to others.
Myers is a husband and father of two. He says he's looking to address issues many around him struggle with on a day-to-day basis.
Things are completely unaffordable right now, and that is where I'm most passionate about is making sure that families can buy groceries, that people can put gas in their tank, that millennials and everyone in the state can be able to buy a home.
The Grammy-nominated artist believes he can relate to the voters in District 41. At one time, he was a janitor and a barista while playing in 2 bands.
I just I'm doing this to serve, to help our state, to help our district, to help our country.
Myers will take on Representative Ken Calvert, who's been serving Congress since 1993. After the Democrat announced his running this morning, the National Republican Congressional Committee released a statement reading in part, quote, Democrat Tim Myers is everything wrong with today's radical left, a Hollywood liberal trying to fake his way into Riverside County. As for Tim Myers, he has his own opinion about the incumbent congressman.
I have something way one up on Ken Calvert. He's over in Washington. He's completely corrupt. He's making millions of dollars. I was born and raised in this district.
Tiani Jadling, NBC Palm Springs.
And another candidate is throwing his hat into the ring. Brandon Riker is a 37-year-old Valley resident and has officially announced his campaign for U.S. Congress in California's 41st District. He is an experienced entrepreneur, investment firm manager, and a former organizer on Barack Obama's 2008 presidential campaign. The town hall offered a community member the chance to raise concerns, ask questions, and engage directly with the 25th district's representative. We spoke to the congressman about his plans.
To have a conversation with my constituents, to listen to what concerns them, their hopes, their aspirations, and what's their anxiety during this tumultuous time in our country with this administration, and to talk to them about the things that I've been doing to protect Medicaid, Social Security, to protect their privacy and their data, and their Social Security Department and the IRS, and to protect Medicare.
Ruiz plans to hold another town hall meeting in El Centro on Monday. Let's head outside and take a live look at your Agua Caliente casino camera in Rancho Mirage. There's a lot of dust out there in the air, and look at our camera. It is moving today with all the wind outside. Jerry's going to break down your full forecast coming up next.
For news. Apologies to our competitors, but even your dogs know who leads the pack in news.
Night after night, discover the unique stories that set our valley apart. Together, we're going to find inspiration and foster connections that strengthen the fabric of our community.
Starting out with the Walter Clark 111 cam, sunshine over the valley, going to be a beautiful day to look at, but yeah, the winds are going to move things around a little bit, especially later today. Yesterday, below normal numbers, 77 degrees the high, 87 are normal. Today we'll be in the upper 70s again this afternoon, but after that we begin to warm up. 61 degrees at Yucca Valley, 64 Desert Hot Springs, a sunny 69 at Thousand Palms. India at 72 degrees, and we're watching the winds. They are beginning to get strong again today. 40-mile-an-hour gust at Whitewater over the past few minutes, 22 at Cabazon, 27 at the airport, and 29 at Thousand Palms. You can see where the strongest winds are. It's all onshore, filtering into the Coachella Valley. And the strongest winds expected late this afternoon into the evening hours. We do have clear skies over the valley, but like the last couple of starts, a marine layer pushing all that cloud cover. Basically overcast conditions west of the Coachella Valley all the way down to San Diego. And you can see that on our Santa Monica cam here. Overcast conditions there, but sunshine as we look at the Coachella Valley area, and to the east, clear skies on our Toro Peak cam. Radar, nothing happening around the valley, although we do have a slight chance of rain. Not much going on over the Inland Empire, though. Zooming in San Diego County, just a few spritzes of rain. That's about it. But there's a chance of rain with that system moving through the area, although light and widely scattered. Winds are the big issue, and below normal temps. Upper 70s for us, under sunshine for the valley. This is one of the forecast models. Short range, often updated HRRR. You can see a few speckles around San Diego County, and then some moving into Arizona. But for the most part, that'll even taper off as we move into the evening hours. Winds will be at the strongest around the San Gorgonio Pass, already are. 30-mile-an-hour sustained winds there, gusting close to 60 in some areas. That will be an issue in the 20-mile-an-hour range around Desert Hot Springs and along and north of I-10 in the wind-prone areas. That backs off on Saturday. As far as the air quality alert, that has been extended through tonight with dust and dirt in the air. The air quality not all that great. It's not just us in the valley, around the Salton Sea down to Imperial County as well, but the winds will settle down tomorrow. In fact, we get a wind shift after that system exits the area. Winds out of the north will dry us out even more, and temperatures begin to rebound. So we'll see upper 80s, even close to 90 degrees in the Coachella Valley tomorrow, putting us at or slightly above normal. And with that wind shift, it'll be a one-day only event. We'll dry out on Saturday. The numbers do come up, but basically overall dry air over the next several days. Okay, temps. We're looking at upper 70s for the Coachella Valley, 71 at 29 Palms today, 64 at Cabazon, and then close to 90 degrees. Lots of upper 80s under plenty of sunshine Saturday afternoon. Comfort Air, 70 forecast. Upper 70s today, upper 80s tomorrow, close to 90 on Sunday. Then we warm up a little bit more, above normal numbers in the low 90s beginning Monday, continuing Tuesday.
And now the Agua Caliente Entertainment Report, brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
Well, new in theaters this weekend is a supernatural drama and a romantic comedy. Manny the Movie Guy breaks down this week's box office releases.
It was an opportunity for me to write a love letter to cinema.
From the Black Panther films to Creed, director Ryan Coogler is a great storyteller. And in Sinners, he makes his first supernatural film.
You twins? Wow, we cousins.
Returning with his muse, Michael B. Jordan, Coogler creates a haunting film that effectively mixes blues and jazz music with social injustices wrapped around in a frightening supernatural theme.
Man, this is like different. And I was a little nervous at first.
Jordan has no reason to be nervous now. He's amazing in dual roles, the twin brothers who left the big bad city only to meet a far greater evil in their hometown.
Careful, boy.
Stylish, captivating, and totally entertaining, Coogler succeeds in paying homage to cinema. And for that, Sinners gets the perfect 4 out of 4. They only come out at night. Kisses. Also, a movie that you need to see now is The Wedding Banquet.
Ang Lee's The Wedding Banquet was the first gay film that I ever saw.
A reimagining of the 1993 film by Ang Lee, Andrew An updates the story for this loving homage to the original.
Wedding Banquet is a comedy, and it is deceptively something with
Heading the cast is SNL's Bowen Yang as Chris. His boyfriend is Han Ji Chan's Min.
It's about love of family and
family, both biological and chosen, is at the heart of the film, with Oscar nominee Lily Gladstone and Kelly Marie Tran as a lesbian couple.
Family doesn't have to look like what we were told it was supposed to look like, that whatever is right for you is right for you, and let us celebrate that together.
The entire cast is a cause for celebration, especially Joan Chen and Oscar winner Yoon Yoo Jung from Minari as family matriarchs. They have a wedding banquet scene that is short of a miracle.
No ceremony.
Funny, sad, and true. You will cry tears of joy after watching the film. Everyone should say I do to watching the film. And for that, The Wedding Banquet gets 3.5 out of 4. You're cordially invited. Kisses. I'm Manny the Movie Guy for NBC Mom's Heart.
Let's try looking more in love.
Oh, we've got a new website designed to bring you the stories you care most about. You can go to NBC Palm Springs and check out our top stories on our homepage. We've also got our breaking news banner there and a newsroom tab where you're going to find all of our stories and community events organized by date. Also on our website, an opportunity to win one of 4 family ticket packs to Desert Rodeo. The event is set for April 25th through the 27th at the Desert International Horse Park in Thermal, and will feature the Flying U Rodeo, sanctioned by the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association. To enter the contest, you can head over to our NBC Palm Springs page and click on the Cool page. The winners will be announced Tuesday, April 22nd during our 11 a.m. newscast. We'll be right back. Well, Nintendo says it will open pre-orders for its new Switch 2 next week on April 24th. The announcement comes after Nintendo postponed U.S. pre-orders initially planned for April 9th. Nintendo said the delay would give the company time to assess the impact of the Trump administration's tariffs on Chinese imports. Nintendo says the tariffs will impact prices of Switch accessories, but not the gaming system itself. The new console costs $450.
I'm still playing with the yo-yos.
I'm still
This new
doing
technology
it,
stuff, forget about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Who cares?
Who knows?
Forecast, yeah, windy today. We have air quality alerts in effect. Temperatures will be below normal, upper 70s today. The air quality alert includes the valley all the way down to the Salton Sea and Imperial County. That expires tonight because the winds will back off tomorrow. But today, 77 degrees in Palm Springs. Pick out your favorite city there in alphabetical order from Banning to Yucca Valley. And tomorrow, yeah, close to 90 degrees, lots of sunshine, light winds, drier air Sunday, 90 degrees as well.
And that does it for us. We'll have more news coming up at 5. We'll see you back here Monday. Have a great weekend.